Hello. This next little bit is about changing our homepage settings so that we're not looking at a page full of our posts and actually a static page, so we can decide what content we want on it. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my dashboard area. I'm at the pages area. I'm going to make a new one. And the new one, remember, whatever you call this shows up as like the title shows up, and you can hide that with CSS and probably a plugin, but CSS is just quicker and easier. Um, we're going to call this one welcome. And then let's add some text in here. Let's see. Formatting. Pull quote. That's the one I was looking for before. All right. There. There's our tagline, and I'm going to just change it to the document here to set my template to a cover template. And let's publish that and just have a quick look at, see what it looks like. So I published it, publish it, actually publish it. And then go to my site, refresh. Now we've got a welcome. And it looks like this. Oh yes, we have to get rid of all these widgets too. Okay, looks like that. But when I click here, it still brings us to this. So we need to change the way our home page works. So I'm going to go into Appearance and Customize. And then where it says Homepage Settings, instead of our homepage showing our latest posts, we're going to pick a static page and then pick that page as the welcome page. And then for our posts page, our work actually, I think I was doing this earlier, and our work, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to publish that. And let's see what that looks like. So now if I refresh this, and I'm clicking away on this thing, and then I want to go back to my home page. My home page is now this. All right, that's how you change the home page. While we're here, because that was pretty quick, let's get rid of this stuff in the bottom. Yours may not look exactly like mine because I got rid of it because it was annoying me. So yours might look a little bit different. Doesn't matter. We're just going to get rid of all of it. Okay, so to do that, we're going to go, there's two different ways of doing it. I'm going to hop out of here, back to the regular spot. And then, actually, I'm not going to. I'm going to go back. Oh, yeah, right here, Customize. And there's a widget area. And if you click in the footer one, you'll see there are recent comments or whatever yours says. I'm just going to remove them. Remove. Can I click and drag them on? No. Remove. Done. So now when I scroll down, I've just got those three. So if I wanted to go right here, go and get rid of them from footer 2, I could do the same thing. Publish. I'm going to show you one other way of doing it. So if you're looking over here in the appearance area, you also have a widget area there. And with this one, it's kind of a drag and drop thing. So whatever you don't want, you just take it and drag it away. Take it and drag it away, and they're gone. And if you want something back, like say you want to put an image in footer 1, maybe you've got a logo or whatever, anything you want, you can do that. As it happens, I don't, so I'm just going to drag it away again. And for some reason, this is you don't have to publish it. It seems to remember this right away. Now when I go to my site and I refresh again, now I just have the this thing on the bottom, which is, they don't like to hide. They don't like this to go away. But you can find it in CSS and get rid of it. More on that later. Let's add a background image to this, just to show how this theme deals with them. So back under appearance and then background, you can select an image. Let's pick our chocolate and say choose image. And now your settings may be slightly different than mine, but one of the things I noticed that it's not easy to make your type, like it's not easy to change the color of your type for this theme anyway. Some of them are easier than this one. Notice you can change, there's a few presets for how you want to work. The default one actually seems to work fine for this particular image. And it does put this sort of overlay on it. If I go back and you click the cover template option here, you can change the color of the overlay. Let's try something a little bit more subtle. There we go. That's not terrible. But it's a terrible image for black text, and changing that is not easy. And then if you want to change the text color, so say I want it to be, I don't know, yellow, then it changes just the highlighted text over top of that slider thing. If I go to default, it goes back to white. Let's publish that. Now, if you do want to change the color, unfortunately, of the text in this particular theme, as I mentioned, that is not easy. Some of them have a setting for it. This particular one does not, and it looks like you have to actually go and like click the block and then go to a custom color. Or is that white there? There's nothing there. And then pick white or FFF, and that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, that's the main color. Oops. Let's try this one. There we go. And update that. But as I mentioned, it's only going to be that one. So if I refresh that, what was that anyway? Welcome. Now my type is white. But if I go to all the other ones, because I've added that background image, they all have a background image now. And that doesn't always work. So, and this is a common thing with some WordPress themes. When you add a background image, they, great, two of them, they really, they're hard to get rid of. So there are plugins that exist to do that, and you can use CSS as well to just take them out of the CSS or hide them. Either one of those ways works. And I find, honestly, that if I was going to change all the type color, I would do that with CSS too. Just highlight the text and then view source and or inspect it, sorry, and then it'll give you the CSS to change. But that's that's another thing altogether. All right, that's it. I think that's the last one. See ya.